So let's talk about ingredients. Do you have an ingredient that's your go-to ingredient?
Salt. Home cooks don't know how to use salt. It's the craziest thing in the world. I go to people's dinners and they don't know how to salt things. Their dishes sound so bland, it's shocking, and it's just all because they don't know how to salt things.
I'm guilty as charged.
Everybody.
I don't use a lot of salt because I'm afraid of putting it being too salty. Not for health reasons, mind you, but because I think it's going to be too salty. I did learn that you should finish a dish often with the salt at the end.
Well, let's talk about kosher salts. Like if you had one salt, you've got a couple of different kinds of kosher salts. You've got, and you should try this. Everybody should try this. You should get Morton salt, a product called Diamond salt, and a Fleur de Sel, which is a salt from Normandy. And just taste it. You will taste the difference. You'll absolutely taste the difference. But the salt I use more than anything is something called Diamond brand kosher salt. And you'll see more professional chefs using it. Now, one of the reasons is because when I pick it up, I know exactly what I'm getting. In other words, I can feel what it's going to taste like before I throw it in. It's kind of like I can hear a note. I don't need to necessarily hear the note to know that note, this interval is going to sound like, this. I can throw a certain amount of salt in and know it's going to create a certain taste. So if you were to take a Morton kosher salt that everybody knows, right? You all know Morton kosher salt, and compare it to Diamond brand salt, you're going to find something different. And what that difference is, it's not as salty. In other words, there's about, I think, twice as much sodium in Morton as you'll find in Diamond. Now, not that that's good or bad, but when you're using it, it seems to blend better in the dish. So whenever I try to make something spicy or salty or sweet, I use different amounts and different types of sweeteners or salt. So I might use the Diamond brand to do most of the basic base flavors. But if I'm doing a finishing salt, like a Fleur de Sel, like for a piece of red meat or something, I'll use that at the very end. Once I've cut it or I'm going to present it, I'll finish it off with that, and you get a certain crunch and a different type of saltiness than what you've cooked with. And so you get both of those things working together. You want to salt it from really high, and most of the salt won't hit the product. It'll go all around it. So it should be like it's snowing, and it shouldn't, otherwise you're going to have big chunks of salt here. It's going to be a train wreck. So I think those are really important. But salt, that's my key ingredient.
Okay, did you get that? Salt.